There we go. How's that? I've got too many things plugged in here. Hi, Grania. And Kira, how are you? Hi, Sean and Dara and everyone there. Hey, great. Okay. Well, that means I can repeat myself. See you later. Yeah, but I'm. My work. Look, I'm on. I'm talking to people. Will you push the door closed if you want to? Okay. We have a visitor. Hi, everybody. Let me say hello to Mary Rose and Terry and Kate. Hi, Orna. Hi, Anna. Reruns. Everyone's watching the reruns. Hi, Richard. Hi, Richard. This is Sophie. Hi, Burr. How's it going? Hi, Jess. And hi, Magella. Want to say hi? You want to say it to the microphone?
Hi, everybody. My name is Sophie Noone. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, and the ABC song, and Incy Wincy. Yeah.
Saying hi. Everyone's writing down hello to you over there. Yeah. Okay. What are you going to sing?
ABC.
Okay. Very good.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, D, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Yay!
Bye, everybody.
Okay. That's how you handle a child walking in on an online session. Not like that guy on Channel 4 or BBC or whatever it was who tried to gently push her out the door. There we go. Immortalized, huh? Okay. Better than her father. Well, Glenn, I would find it hard to disagree with you there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thanks everyone. Well, shall we carry on? Yeah. Yeah, she might be back another day. There might be cause for her to sit in. So how about some more music? I need to bring her improvisation skills up a little bit. Okay, let's try something with a loop. What do you think? What am I looking at here now? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I made the mistake of thinking that if I told Sophie people were watching, that she might uh, not be inclined, that she might that might scare her away. But no, she's a Noone. Um she loves the spotlight. Um and yeah, and I will have to bring her into the center. She's only been in once, and she didn't get a chance to meet anybody. So I'd love to bring her in. Um, but there we go. Can't let her upstage me though. I'm gonna have to up my game here for the rest of the afternoon. But thank you for saying she's cute, Jess. I'm biased, but I happen to agree. Um, how are we doing for time? Okay, we've loads of time. Um, what did you think of her singing, Grania? She's better than me. Glenn is right. She's but I have a broader repertoire. Okay, let's carry on. I haven't had a chance to record any new bird song clips, but I think we get mileage out of them when we mix them with different drum loops anyway. So let's go for something. Bit of wildlife. And let's. She put me out of job. Well, she wants to. She wants to bring in the bacon. She's more than welcome. Okay, I'm definitely going to get some new bird loops. I did say I was going to try morning and evening and see if they have any differences or anything that we can draw on for the music. Hi, Anne Marie. Glad you're here. Um, and I will definitely play some Westlife in the song session at 3 o'clock. So this session is just for improvisation and instrumental music, and then at 3 o'clock I do a different session that's all songs and all songs that people request. So there's a yes, we can absolutely do Westlife. I imagine you would probably like Swear It Again, and I'll definitely do that for you. And there's loads of Westlife fans here as well, so there might be even some more that get requested. How does that sound, Anne Marie? Um, okay, slept in, and that's totally fine, Grania. And um, but it's sleep in sounds like the better option. I think you made the right call there. Um, so Jess says hi to Grania and Sienna and hopes you're well. Very good. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. Um, well, Glenn, we'll try and work that out. I'll text you after. The enable page is some people don't put up the pic of themselves and you don't know who you're talking to. And if you don't say hi, it's rude. It's not. It's not rude, Glenn. If you're not saying hi to someone and you're not sure who it is, I think that's okay. Um, but yeah, people should have pictures. It makes things a bit easier. I'd put that on the page itself. I'd put that, and maybe Nancy or one of the other moderators can have a think about it. But anyway, that's enough. I feel like I've been talking for a very long time. Um, let's do something with just guitar for a bit, and then we'll be into the home stretch then. Okay. Um, so I hope you're all doing well. Um, so yeah, nice live chat going on today. Okay, I'll play a bit more. I'll do something with a different timing, maybe. Hi guys. Oh look, how are we doing for new people joining in and all our old friends here? This is fantastic. Um, Anne Marie, Robbie Williams is a good call. I know there are some Robbie Williams fans in the group. Later on, so we can definitely do some of that. Hi Quiva, how's it going? Um, Glad you're liking the music, and I hope it's yeah, it's relaxing for you and all that. Hi Mary, how's it going? Um, okay. So and I agree. I think the Facebook page is really working out well for keeping people connected and for people to share ideas of how to pass the time and how to stay positive and all those things. Um, Hopefully this is just one thing. I'm very glad that you're all here listening to music. I hope it is a positive thing for you, but I hope you have lots of other positive things to do on a daily basis. So there we go. And Jess, you missed the session yesterday. I do you know what? I missed it too. But we're back now, and we'll keep at it until we're all back under one roof or under many roofs, as the case may be. But anyway, I'm very glad you're all here, and I'm very glad to be playing music for you. Will we do something a bit drummy? I think we can bring this. Let's do one without birds, and then we'll do one with birds. Forgot to turn off the mic again. I hope nobody noticed. I hope you're not hearing much room noise or any of that. Okay. Jess says hi to Quiva. Excellent. Okay, and thank you, Dermot. Yeah, it's. I'm very happy that people are taking part in the live chat. Again, that makes this a group effort, or it gives a sense of community. It's not a passive thing. Everyone's taking part. And even if you're not actively joining in with the live chat, I hope you're getting a sense of that community from seeing what people write and from seeing me react and that kind of thing. That this is very much something that's happening in the moment. And that we're all in it together. That's the most important thing. But thank you, Dermot. And it is National Poetry Day, I'm told, today. So I hope you were tuned in for Mikey's session this morning, if you were on the group, and if not, if you didn't get a chance, I don't know, write a poem or read a poem or something like that. All culture is good for you. I just happen to really like music. Okay. How are we doing, guys? I think we might get. I think we might only have time for one more. If I stretch it out a bit, and let's do one with Birdsong. Let's and then we'll sign off and say goodbye and stuff like that. Switch over for the song session. Excellent. Good man, Stephen. Yeah, there we go. That's what it's all about. Yeah, where it doesn't matter wherever we are, we're all together. And I'm very pleased about that. So I have to, I always say it. Jess, no, I haven't forgotten about your surprise tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Just for people who are listening or watching the live chat, Jess has something in mind for tomorrow. And it's going to be good. But yeah, so and this is exactly what I mean. Everyone's taking part and joining in and bringing their own ideas. This is a very different group, very different vibe to when we started, and it's all because of you guys. It's not because of me at all. So anyway, enough gushing. Now, what's going to be a good loop to go with this one? I'll either turn off the mic this time. Let's go for something a bit. Sorry. I made a mistake there. Turned on way too many loops all at once. Okay, here we go. Hi, Mary. Hi, how's it going? Jess saying hi. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, just clearing up, just reading through there. Jess's surprise comes in the song session, so after 3 o'clock. I can't say exactly when, and that's not meant to kind of coax you into watching. um, but yeah. So after sometime after 3 o'clock tomorrow. Um, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Um, there we go. Okay. So thanks everybody for joining in today and for making it such a lively session. And it's a really good sign um, for the song session. Okay, so okay, so Kira, thanks. You've got a Zoom call. Grania will be listening. Okay, I tell you what, Grania. If there's a request you'd like to put in, there we go. You just did it. Fantastic. Some Ed Sheeran, Castle on Hill. Thank you, Kira. You beat me to it. Um, okay, no problem, Grania. I hope the session is fun for you anyway, and we'll definitely do a song for you. And as you can see from some of the other requests we've got already, there's a lot of stuff in there that is definitely your kind of thing. Okay, so I'd better get into switching over for the song session. Thank you, everybody. You're all great. I can't believe we're all still here, nearly 6 weeks in, and we're still going strong. I would hope you would tell me if you were getting bored, but I'm going to presume that that's not the case just yet. So yeah, so I'll see you all at 3 o'clock. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. See you soon. Hey.